Hey friend, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I already know you're a real one and I appreciate you. If you're new here, my name is GMerie. I'm a millennial digital planner and zero-based budgeter. I'm in the process of learning to navigate through my 40s with purpose while learning to efficiently manage my finances with intention. If any of that sounds like your vibe, please do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. Now let's get into today's video. I wanted to take some time just to do a brief little flip through of my MYT planner, and MYT stands for my year two. And for me personally, this was my year to make it happen. And it's finance planner and the year 2024. It comes with 4 covers: the black, the pink, and 2 canvas style covers in a beige and black and gold, as well as the pink canvas with black and pink. And you can date your planner. The planner is undated, so you can go ahead and use it year after year to make it more cost effective for yourself. This is the index page. And on the index page, as you see, it comes blank without the digital stickers. I did just decorate it because I like to decorate my pages. So you have your monthly budget plan, which goes from January to December, and I'll show you what those look like. And you also have some trackers and saving challenges. And this page just lists each one. And then you also have a yearly account overview, your yearly finance, debt overview, and some bank account information, credit card information. So these are all pages, and the planner is hyperlinked. So if you were to click on any one of these, it will take you directly to that page. So I do want to start with the yearly finance. So we'll click on this. And I want to point out, if you look here in the corner, you'll see that it has a magnifying glass and it has a calendar type icon with a dollar sign in there. The calendar icon basically takes you back to this page because this is your starting point. This is your yearly finance. This is where your financial goals for the year are. The magnifying glass is going to take you back to the index page where you could then further navigate through the planner. So we're going to go back to the yearly finance. And this is where you set your financial goals for the year. And it has my favorite categories where you set your financial goals. It has income, savings, investments, debt payoff, and then it has giving. And then an other box for any other category or section that you'd like to set a financial goal under. And it also gives you a section where you can, write down things that'll help you achieve your goals. So things I can do to reach my goals. So this is a nice section to basically jot down your action steps. And then throughout the year, you can just fill in your income for each month, your savings, your investments, your debt, giving, and other. And it just basically, this page is going to be like a overview of your finances for the year. So you'll know. And at the end of the year, you can total everything out. So you'll know. And you can come back to this page and be like, you know what? Oh, in March, I made this amount. I saved this amount. I put this amount away towards investments. I paid this amount off on debt in June, blah, blah, blah. And you can just, each month when you're doing your budget closeout, you can come in here and fill in the amounts just so you can have a nice, clear overview of everything that's going on with your money. So now we're going to go back. Actually, it was here, not that one. So now we're going to go back to the index page. And let's see. First, I'll show you what a monthly budget plan looks like, and then I'll come back and show you some of the highlighted trackers and pages that I'd like for you to see. So let's say this was January. Actually, this is the month of September. Let me go to September. I haven't filled it in yet, but so this is the September. I have not done my budgeting for September yet. I actually have to do that after this video. So it is undated. So you'll fill in your dates, and then you can fill in your paydays, your bills that are due, and it also gives you a grid section down here so you can leave some notes or do some decoration if you'd like. And it also has, and these are over here are hyperlinked as well. It'll take you to your monthly goals. So you have your September goals, it gives you 3 sections, and it gives you your motivation for each, as well as a spot for your action steps to help you reach those goals. I like this page because I like the fact that it has my motivation. Like, if you're setting a goal, say for instance, you want to save $3,000, what is your motivation to help you? You know, why do you want to save that $3,000? For me, saving $3,000 will help me stress less if I was to lose a job, or if I was to have some major emergency come up. I wouldn't have to go running to my credit cards and then put myself in more debt. I would have that cushion at $3,000 that I can run to in case of a job loss, and not having to, ring up my credit cards and charge and incur more interest. So that would be my motivation for wanting to save that amount. For everybody's going to be different. And just, you have two more spots for goals. And then if you swipe over, you have your September expense tracker. So this gives you pretty much the whole page, just to, put in your date, whatever you bought, the amount, and whether it was cash or card. And then now we're beginning the budget by paycheck pages. So up here, I just want to highlight that you'll see also it has your navigations up here to take you back to the index if you wanted to on each page. And these right here, you have paycheck number 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it happened to be a magic month and you needed to make a paycheck number 5, all you would do is go here, copy page, come back, and then paste. And it would give you the option to paste page if you were to copy it. So, and then you can make yourself a 5th paycheck, or a 5th paycheck page. So this is paycheck number 1. This is going to be the first paycheck in September. And you would just come in, fill in your income, your bills, like your fixed income here, your savings, your debt, your variable expenses, your sinking funds. And then over here is like a summary for each. So you would put how much how much you budgeted for bills, and at how much the actual amount was. And you should, if you're doing a zero-based budget, should come down to 0, or whatever your cushion is that you like to have in your bank account. And like I said, you have 4. If you needed to make a 5th one, you just copy and paste the page. So this is paycheck 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go to the September account overview. This is just a page where you can put the opening balance for the beginning of the month, and then your closing balance for each week. Just if you wanted to keep a more tighter rubber band around your money. I don't really use this page, but for some, I know they said they do like to have it, and it just better helps them keep track of their money, like in their planner. And then you have your reflection page at the end of each month, because if we're setting goals, we should be coming back and doing a reflection at the end of the month to see if we hit them goals, how do we hit them? If we didn't hit them, what was the speed bump? What prevented us from achieving the goals? You always want to make sure you do a reflection, like with your goals. You want to make sure that you're checking in and seeing what you can do better for the next month, so you can have a better month or achieve the goal that you set. So you have up here, you'll see that it has a section for amount to debt, amount we put towards savings, amount invested, your monthly summary. Just a little space to give you. This just gives you a little space so you can write down how your month went, your highs, your lows, how your mood was, how you think you did. And then you're gonna a section for over budget categories and under budget categories. I'll tell you right now, my over budget categories are always my expenses. I seem to always go over budget. And my under budget categories, not really. I'm trying to make my under budget categories be my expenses, but that just hasn't happened yet all year. I'm trying. And now you have a section for your money wins. Which one of your goals did you achieve for the month? How you achieved it, how it made you feel, and all that. Did you reward yourself? And then a section for grateful for. This is where you write you're grateful for, anything in your life or your situation that, you feel you're grateful for, to help that something that helped you maybe achieve your goal or your money win. And then this section is improvements needed for next month. So what can you do next month to make it a better month than it was last month? So you can write down a few things here. Like for me, it would be maybe not running to the gas station as often and buying Red Bull because that be running up my that be something I'm over budget in every month. So that will probably be one of my improvements needed, or even you could put here too to decrease impulse shopping or impulse spending. So that is the September reflection, and then it will go into the next month. And let me just, and now we're in October, and I want you to look over here. You also see that on the side here, it does have the months of the year. So if you wanted to go to May, now you're in May. This was my May spread. And then your June, didn't really budget that much, you could tell. And then July, this was one of my favorites. This was the denim and cherries. And then we have August. Oh, this was nice too. This was my tropical. And then September, I am going to do in a few. So now we'll go back. And I wanted to go, let me go back to September because I did want to point something out. So each one of these are going to bring you to each section of the month. So your monthly paycheck. Okay. And then if you wanted to go to your expense tracker, there you go for September. And if you wanted to go to your monthly reflection, it'll take you there. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to the index and just show you a few of the pages. So inside you do get a savings tracker. And this is one of my favorites. This is the 52-week savings challenge that we are partaking in my household. My husband's doing one. I'm doing one for my son. And then I'm doing one for myself. You have an emergency funds tracker where you can keep. So if you are keeping your money in a bank account, you could just have a little rough draft here of what's in there so you can just have it with you at all times if need be. I carry my iPad with me everywhere I go, so I always have an idea of what's going on with my money in case I can't like get to my phone and stuff like that. You got bills tracker, income tracker, no spend saving, no spend challenge. I like this because it gives you space to put the reason why you're doing a no spend. Why are you not spending money? I am partaking in my no spend challenge because I want to be able to purchase this or that at the end of the month, or maybe I want to save for my birthday, or maybe I'm saving for the holidays. And it also gives you a little leeway so it's not so strict. What are the products that you're not buying, and what are the exceptions? So, for say, for instance, you have somebody's birthday that's coming up in that month, you could just put exception. I'm going to buy Tasha her birthday gift. That's an exception. Your no buy products for me, it will be not going to be everything for the month of September. It will be maybe, Gina, maybe you cannot buy Red Bull or you cannot get a coffee. My no buy products are going to be okay, things that I normally go over my budget in, things that I'm over in, maybe trying to cut down and reduce, can be your no buy products. And then at the end, you can put, what kept you motivated and what you can do better next time. So you have your sinking funds. And what I do for my sinking funds is I basically just, for each one, I just copy a page. So I have my water bill, I have my patio makeover, I have my Christmas fund, my 1 month ahead. So I just copy and paste to make multiple pages so I can have a page for each sinking fund. And you have your mortgage payoff tracker, your retirement, investment, online, donations, credit card, debt repayment. These are one of my, not credit card, your credit score. This is one of my favorite ones. This is a credit score tracker, and where you'll each month you'll put your credit score. The best thing for like what I recommend is putting your middle credit score. So if you got all three, your Experian, your Equifax, and your TransUnion, put the credit score that's in the middle. Because I know like most places, like when you do financing for like a home or a car, they like to use your middle credit score. So that's the one that I like to track the most. Which number is my middle number? That middle credit score is the one that I record. And that's one of my favorite pages. I love the credit score tracker because it also allows you to do like a little graph, jot it down so you can see your highs and your lows. Like you can see I was up, down, now I'm going back up. So you have your debt repayment trackers, and then you have your debt overview. I would start with the debt overview because the debt overview gives you a page where you can see you list all of your debt. And I would probably list them from like, depending on which method you're doing your debt repayment. Are you doing the avalanche or are you doing the snowball? Then I will list them in that order. And as you see, my Capital One Platinum has been paid in full. I enjoyed writing that paid in full in red. And depending on, so if you have this debt right here, this is Capital One. Okay, so now if you were to click on this gold arrow right here, it will then take you to that debt tracker page. And I'm just covering up my account information and stuff like that. I do only just put the last four of my account number, but just interest rate and stuff like that, because you do have a space for the creditor, account, interest rate, your minimum payment, starting and target payoff date. So you will just come here and just fill in date of payment, the amount, and your remaining balance for each month. And for the progress bar, you would just put the total of your debt divided by 100, and then you have a section for your notes. So now we're going to go back to the index page, and then we'll go back to the debt overview, and then we'll go to another, and we're back on the debt overview. So you can just click the arrow and it'll take you to each page. And that's why I said it's just easier to list it in the order of the method that you're using, whether it's Avalanche or Snowball. And then you have a page for your tax deductions, your bank account information, your credit card information, your subscriptions, which I like because this page gives you a section for your monthlies, your quarterlies, and your yearlies. And it also has a section for the renewal date as well, just so you know for like your quarterly and your yearlies when they're coming up. And now and then it's just the sections, the custom sections to allow you to customize the planner more to your liking, so you can add some stuff that you like. I added my savings challenges, a section for my savings challenges, and my investments, my debt plan, and then I have a section for just like money notes, stuff that I learned. I jot down in my finance planner just so I can review it often and keep up on the philosophies of money that I'm trying to stick to. So that is it for my MYT, my year to make it happen finance planner. If there's any questions that you have, please do not hesitate to just leave it in the comment section and I will get back to you. I will also leave a link in the description to the planner. So if you just wanted to get, to flip through, read the description and stuff like that to see more about it. And I just want to say thank you again. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. If you found this video at least a little bit entertaining, please do me a favor and hit that like button. You just don't understand how much it truly, truly helps a small channel like me. So as always, ladies, continue to become wiser, stronger, and better every day.